I think I'm going to use... My music for this stream has been chosen. And I'm hoping not to stream for too long, but I just want to get the P4 functional. So really that's my goal for this stream. So let's start. Where did I leave off? I believe I left off at doing as much as I could on the P4 while not doing anything complex. Fire mode, target. Okay, fire audio, bolt movement. I think we'll do the bolt movement first, because that is going to be... Well, I could also do mag state, mag sync. I'm gonna do mag sync, I think, actually. I'm gonna do that first, I believe, because that'll be good for me to have a visual on whether or not things are working. So let me take a look at the mag holder and see. Oh, there's no anchor. Okay, mag back gun hand. Oh, there's no anchor. Okay. Don't save. Let me grab this from here. Mag holder. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's right. Okay, we'll grab the GP33 anchor. Nah, actually, we'll grab one of the other ones. One of the aim targets. We'll grab one of the... If I go to the aim target, I'll just duplicate that. P4 mag anchor. Though, wait, okay, hold on. Mag holder, P4 gun anchor, P4. So yeah, there's the gun anchor, and then we have back anchor, hand anchor, and then I have mag anchor. Don't remember what I usually call it, but this will work. Okay, so there's this, and then that, and then 0 there, 1 there. And for some reason the magazine is... Okay, no, it's not invisible, it's just hidden. Magic, it's disappeared. I also misspelled that. That's supposed to be an M. Okay. Right, okay, hold on, wait. How would you hold this? If the gun is... Right, the Alright, so it goes in... So you want the palm, the arm to be going this way and the fingers to be wrapped around it forwards that way, which the curved part, I believe, is facing towards the front of the gun. Yeah. So this needs to rest with the... It needs to rest about like that. In that orientation. However, that's really, really sloppy, so I'm just going to 180 and then do that. There we go. I don't like having it be like above 360 degree numbers. That just makes it very, very sloppy. And say about like that. So you put your hand in to grab it, and then you pull it out like that, and then you put your hand back up to put it back in. It sits back in. Obviously that'll require some adjustment in VR, but like this, it should be good just for the moment. It looks okay. So now we have that in place. I can duplicate that, hide it, and then P4 Animation Manager. I believe I need to, I'm gonna look back at the 55 mag position, just so I know the naming convention I use for these. So position, so gun name, mag, position, drop loaded, off, unloaded. So P4, oh, cancel that. Honestly, all these don't need to be named ORC. I can probably just rename them just P4. Just not in any particular order. And there we go. So now it's just P4. Because I don't think I have anything else named P4. Yeah, it's all just the P4AR stuff, so that prefix for or specifying that's the ORC armor is entirely unnecessary. Okay, so click on U again so I can actually create clip. P4 mag position. Copy that. We'll do drop, which is mag buffer turns on. P4 mag turns off. That doesn't matter, it's just the buffer. And then P4 mag position loaded turns the buffer off and the mag back on. And it also turns this. There we go. So let me actually go ahead and go back to position drop here and just put that on there. So it has the position as well. Drop wants it to put in the hand. So yes. Position drop, position loaded. P4 mag position off. If I go back to loaded, just gonna copy that, off. Turn that off as well. And I think I'm just gonna leave it turned off in the hand position, that's fine. Mag position unloaded. Wait, did I do? Okay, drop, loaded, off, unloaded. Wait, loaded is not that. Loaded is that. No, I was right, okay. Drop needs to be in the hand, though. Just make sure I didn't accidentally create, okay. Let's see. P4 mag position off. That should be good. That position is in the hand. And it just turns it off. Unloaded is this, where it's in the hand, but it's on. So unloaded, in the hand, but on. Off is in the hand, but off. Loaded is on and in the gun, and drop is, well, buffer on, and yeah, okay, cool. So that's all the animations done. And I believe that's it. I don't think there is anything more complicated than that. Pretty sure it was just, yeah, okay, I did it right. And now we get to take a look back at the controller for the reload mag sync. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and 3 for the mag position. Okay. Offloaded, unloaded, drop. Need to make sure that that's the case there. Those don't have any parameter drivers. Nope, no parameter drivers. 0, 1, 2, 3. Any state to either of those. I don't like using any state transitions, but sometimes it's just easier to mag sync. Okay. P4 mag position. Loaded is default, but off is position 0. Unloaded is below, and then drop is the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and drop those a bit closer together. There we go. All for you. Right default's off. Transitions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can go ahead and set this up for 0.1 transition duration. P4 mag sync equals 0. Nope, not less. Equals. There we go. Now I can just paste both equals 1, paste both equals 2, and paste both equals 3. And that should automatically just work because the reload logic already took care of switching the mag positions in here with the parameter drivers. I'm just gonna double check real quick, make sure everything's P4 like it should be. Yep. Good. Mag, okay, mag state, chamber logic, all that stuff is good. Now we just need fire audio, bolt movement. I'm gonna do the fire audio last, maybe? Reload logic. I could do the reload audio, actually. That might be pretty quick to do. Reload audio? Yeah, it's just this. Okay, so I need load, idle, and unload. Transition duration of 0. Right, okay. Let me grab my recordings real quick. And I know I have one for, that's the bolt. No, that's the, okay. That one's the bolt moving. That one's the, okay. Right, so that's useful, but I don't actually have a recording set for this. So let me actually just double take a look at the animations, audio idle, reload, unload, okay. Load has, yeah, okay, so it does have the entire duration. Okay, so both of them have their duration set, and idle is just them being turned off. So that's pretty simple. So P4 audio idle. And then we have P4 audio unload and load turned off. P4 audio load has unload turned off and reload turned on. Let's just put that as second. P4 audio unload, same thing, but unload is turned on. We'll drop that as second. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, nope, not OBS. Cancel, it's already running. Don't want to exit the stream by accident. Let me grab, this should be closer in the file explorer to anything else. Orc-MkX, audio, P4AR. Unload is 0.35 seconds. So 60 FPS times 0.35 is 20 frames. Oh, you click on that. Audio unload. Let's do that with 20 frames, and there with reload. .40 frames. That's like 0.05. So I'm gonna say 60 FPS times 0.4 is gonna be like 20. Yep, I'm gonna say 25. We can round up to 25. Audio load. We'll drop that at 25 frames instead. Double check to make sure both of those are not loop time. I actually need to go through these real quick. Audio idle does loop. That loops. That doesn't. That doesn't. Idle does. Load doesn't. Unload doesn't. Idle does. That doesn't. That doesn't. Okay, those do, I think. I don't really think there's anything here specifically that... Okay, yeah, there's nothing here that shouldn't be loading besides those things. Looping, rather. Now we go to the... Oh, I have to click on this. Reload audio. Drop in... Audio idle. Load, unload. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And if I can do this off the top of my head, which I think I can. There's one transition there, two here. That one has a transition of just 1 full second. And the other one is a 0 time transition of if P4 is loaded, being true. So if you load it again, it cuts that off immediately. That has a 0 time transition of loaded. And this has P4 loaded false. I believe that's also a 0 time transition of it being unloaded. Let's see. Reload audio. 0, yep. If it's loaded. Loaded is false. Okay, so it was, alright. Unloaded, loaded. Right, okay, so I reversed them. Loaded false. Loaded true. And then that has one... Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so that's false and that's true. Okay, so I had it reversed. That's why I usually don't do things off the top of my head, is because this usually happens. So honestly, instead of trying to redo all that logic, I'm just gonna go ahead and, if that's false, that's... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, unload, load. Defaults. If that's a 0 time transition, if loaded is false. Oh, an audio load. Goes from idle to unload. And then from when unload is finished, when it's loaded true, and then it automatically swaps over. And then when that one's done, it finishes the full entire thing, or if it's loaded is false. So when it finishes itself, or when loaded is false, then it skips immediately to idle and then back to unload. And then when loaded is true, then it skips automatically to there. Is that correct? Did I do that right? I think I did. No parameter drivers. Wonderful. Loaded is false. Loaded is true. 1 second. Load is false. Boom. Nailed it. Second time's the charm. And actually I can do the same thing where I just move those up. Okay. That's good. Just double checking. Looks all good to me. Wonderful. Bolt audio is done. Bolt movement is not, though, but I have a recording for that. Right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We're doing that first. The bolt movement is going to come afterwards. I think I'll do the fire audio first, because I believe these are the last two I have. So there. Yep, so that one. Blank, blank. Good, 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 good. Okay. It's just these two. These two. Fire audio and bolt movement. Both of which tie so closely together, it's hard for me to figure out which one I want to do first. Because the bolt movement controls controls the bolt moving as well as the actual logic of it, but the fire audio is just an aesthetic thing, but that's what controls the particle effects and also the audio. So... I guess let's make the animations first. So P4, wait. F55, fire blank. I'll do fire audio, whatever. Yeah. I think that's what I've started doing now. So P4 fire audio idle. Do I have an idle? Is there an idle? Did I make an idle for this? Fire audio, fire. Yeah, okay. I did make an idle state. Like this song. Skip it. Okay. So fire audio idle. And this will give us single audio trail and burst off. Now, here's the thing I'm unsure about. Fire audio. Do I do the particles in this? Fire, casing buffer, fire buffer. Yes, I do. I think I do. Fire audio idle also has auto burst, single, and trail. But then we also go into effects and we do all of those off as well. And then we also grab these three and turn those off as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't mean to parent those. Okay, there. Okay, so now all that's good. I'm just going to copy that. Semi, fire audio semi, so fire single, casing buffer single, and fire single. Live casing buffer shouldn't be a part of this, because that's the bolt flying back and forth and that kind of thing. P4. Oh wait. Actually, I want to make sure I re-copy that so I don't accidentally copy that. P4 fire audio burst. So fire burst, fire burst, fire burst. And I need to go back and reference the... Not the Aural armor. Not Defiance. I need to look at the Inquisitor clip. Custodian. mode. Okay. Burst 3 animation. Yes. It lasts the entire duration. Right, that also serves to prevent people from just spam firing the burst, because you have to wait for the audio clip to actually finish playing before you can fire another burst. Which I might give a... I might give that an interruption source. I might mess around with interruption sources later. So... the clip... Okay, I might mess around with that in a second here. I say later, but it's actually just in a second here. Okay. So for now, we'll just leave those at 1 frame. So P4 fire audio auto, which is going to be fire auto turned on, casing buffer auto, and then fire buffer auto as well. And that's going to be a 1 frame animation, because that's just going to continuously loop until it's done. And then we'll do fire audio trail, which is all of those off, but trail on, and then that'll last for the duration of the trail. Semi. Don't know how long that's gonna last. That's what this is for. Don't need that anymore. Auto, that's good as it is. Fire audio burst. Zoom, 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 zoom. Burst, auto, right, auto just keeps going. We'll do the trail first. Trail. So 0.35, which we already found was 20 frames. Okay. Semi. .35 again. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It is 20 frames. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but that's not the reason. Okay, so there's semi. Audio idle. Burst. That's what I'm looking for. Burst. Okay, so 0.5. Half a second, so that's 30 frames. So audio. Ugh. Yeah, and that one's good. That one's good. Okay. So now I've got all the audio done. And I'm gonna try something slightly different from what I normally do for these kinds of weapons with multiple firing modes. At least, sorry, for the weapons that have like burst and stuff. Because normally I'd force you to force the audio clip to finish, because it's easier to do it that way, and just like, you know, because it also prevents you from spam firing it. But I think I might want to allow it to be like the semi-auto, for example, to be, you know, it'll just cut the audio clip off and play it again, which doesn't sound that great, but who cares? I'm not going to go through the effort of layering multiple audio clips together so you can do that. It's not worth the effort. Doesn't sound that much better. What I'm looking for, where is it? There it is. Okay. Audio, auto, burst, idle, semi, and trail. So we'll go with idle there. Actually, we'll stick it here so I have more room to work. Then auto and auto 2. Then we have burst down here and semi up here, along with trail up here. So you will go to this one, which will go to that one, which will go to that one, which will go to that one. which will go to that one. This will go to here, which will go back to there and then to there. So actually, now that I think about it, it's not actually that difficult compared to having to make a weapon that charges, because charging weapons are such a pain. Okay, now I gotta make sure animator states, not right defaults. And then state transitions. Cool. I'm gonna hit save on this, because I haven't done that in a while. Okay, now you add behavior, add set P4 ammo, add -1. You get the same treatment, add P4 ammo -1, so every time it does this, it'll just switch between the two of them. And the way I do this is I give it a an exit time of 1, because it's a single frame animation, I believe. So if I go back to into F55, because this is much better. Controller, FX, and then I go to F55. Audio Right, chamber ammo false. I forgot about that. No. Yes. Yeah, chamber ammo gets set to false. And it just keeps constantly looping. And the way I do it is by... Okay, so exit time of 0, transition duration of whatever the fire rate is. Or at least as close to the fire rate as I can make it. So fire audio between these two is going to be 0 and 0 with the transition duration of... What's the P4's fire rate? I did a whole bunch of calculations for this already. But I don't remember off the top of my head. It has a fire rate of 550 RPM. So that's rounds per minute. So 550 rounds per minute divided by 60 seconds. It's 9.1666667 rounds per second. So 9.2 rounds per second. So 1 second divided by 9.2 is 0.108. 0.1108. Won't let me do that? Okay. So actually, I'm just going to do the actual like full calculation on this. So 550 divided by 60. And then 1 divided by that. So that's 1.0909090999. So that's 1.091. 1.091. Wait, hold on. 1 divided by... Okay, sorry. It's 0.0. There we go. 0.0191. And then that'll loop. Doesn't need to be that exact? No, it doesn't. Nowhere close. But it looks cool. And then it just loops between those. I've also got to add P4 chamber ammo or set false. Add set P4 chamber ammo false. So it adds -1 to the ammo. Okay. So now we got to set the conditions for this. Add a couple of those. Gesture right. All right, so we got to say position is true. Gesture right equals 3. No. Thumbs up is 7. Yep. Gosh, I've done this too much. So 7, gesture equals 7, position is true. Fire mode equals, what do we say the fire mode was? It goes safety, semi, burst, auto. Safety, semi, so auto is 3. Okay. So if fire mode equals 3. So gesture right equals 7, position is true, fire mode equals 3, and gesture left. I'm gonna double check for any other edge cases that I would have missed. P6. Well, I guess I can check. Right. I knew I forgot one. There's dry fire. Oh, right. And I have that as well. And all of that. Okay. Let me actually go back to this in here. And P4 fire audio dry. Off, 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 off. And dry fire. Turn on. For how long? Dry fire. 0.1. What, 5 frames? Nope. Yep, 5 frames will work. 5 frames. Chink. But now I've got to go back to this and go audio idle, turn that off. Audio dry, okay. Burst on both ends. Auto. Burst. Dry. That's good. Semi. Trail. And okay. Now I can add dry fire to this as well. Audio fire. Fire audio dry. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There. Put you down there and I'll put you right there. Make transition, make sure you're not right defaults. Cool. Now, gesture right equals 7, position is true, fire mode is good, chamber, wait, right. Chamber ammo is true, and bolt back is false. Chamber ammo is true, bolt back is false. Cool. And now I can copy transition parameters to fire semi if fire mode equals 1. Equals 1. Fire mode equals 2. So fire mode equals 1, it'll go to semi. Fire mode equals 2, it'll go to burst. If that's good, that's true. Fire mode. If fire mode is not equal to 0. If chamber ammo is true and bolt back is false. If wait. No. Okay. This is really tricky. The dry fire, I remember, always messes me up. You don't have a dry fire. Okay, what about this? Do you have a dry fire? Yes. Okay, so you just don't have chamber ammo. True, false, false. True, false, true. If the bolt back is true. Oh my gosh, that makes it so easy. I forgot. I made this so much easier on myself. So bolt back is true, chamber ammo doesn't matter. So bolt back is true. If the bolt back is true, then click. And this is just if when you zero time of when gesture right is not equal to 7. Is that right? That's correct? Gesture right is not equal to 7. Oh, okay. That gives it 1. That gives it 1 second. So if you can't spam dry fire. So exit time. Interruption sources. I've kind of learned how those work, but not fully. I think this might be a good time too, because if I want to do exit time of like 1. Exit and normalize time from current state. Transition duration. Interruption source. Unity interruption source. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's drag this over so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, state machines, yada yada yada. Okay. Transition properties, exit time. This value represents the exact time at which the transition could take effect. That's represent a normalized time. For example, exit time of 0.5 means that it's in 75%. Okay, so 1 is 100%. Okay, so this is in percentages. So 0.5 seconds would be 0.5 of the animation. So transitions at exit type greater than 1 are evaluated only once, so they can use the exit a specific time after a fixed number of loops. Okay. So that's cool. So that'd be 3.5 loops. That's actually really good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Not helpful for me right now, but I might be able to come up with something to use that for in the future, but probably something very tiny and not really significant right now. If the fixed duration, I know that. Transition duration, I know that. Relative to this current state's duration. Oh wait, hold on. The transition is interpreted in seconds. The fixed duration block not checked, and it's interpreted as a fraction. Okay, that's percentages. If the duration of the transition is normalized in time or seconds depending on the fixed duration mode relative to the current state's duration, is visualized in the transition graph as a portion between two markers. Okay, yeah, so that's just the time it takes. Okay. Yeah, so the offset of time begin playing the destination. Yep. Use this to control. Okay, transition interruption. Order okay. Determines whether current transition can be interrupted by other transitions independently of their order. Okay, so that's down there. Conditions. Okay, so don't add any more transitions. The queue the transitions from the current state. Queue transitions from the next. Okay. The transitions in any state are always added first in the queue, and the other transitions are queued depending on the interruption source. So queue the transitions from the current state, then queue ones from the next state. Queue transitions from the current state, then queue ones from the current state. Don't add any more transitions. Interruption source, none. That means that it cannot be interrupted. So current state, a valid transition or the current transition has been found. A valid transition has been found. What? How the queue is parsed. Depending on its value, the parsing the queue ends a different moment. Okay, so this is when. Okay, so it ends when Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, so it literally says ends when a valid transition or the current transition has been found. Ends when a valid transition. Okay, so unchecked. Okay, I might want to uncheck that if I decide to do this. Duration in, duration out. So if the state hasn't been met, so what I want to do, right, is I want to make it so that exit time is true. That's 1, transition duration is 0. So if gesture right is not equal to 7, it will automatically switch back out. Right, sorry. It'll you know, finish its thing and then, well, no. Basically just if gesture right is still 7, it won't transition out regardless, but if you stop doing the gesture to fire the gun, it'll play out the entire animation first and then switch to the idle state because the interruption source is none. However, if I make the interruption source, I want to make it so that it can only get interrupted, you know, which is the interruption source that only makes it look at the one in front of it. Cue the transitions from the current state, from the next. I'm gonna say current state. If I do current state, transition duration is 0.5%. Well, about 0.5 seconds, rather. Transition offset. Normalize start time in the next state. What if I do like 0.1? Not 0.01, 0.1. Okay. This is going to be a bit tricky to test. No, that's a problem. Okay, what? Something already went wrong. Something already went wrong. Something, oh gosh, it's all going wrong. Oh, and that's not gone right either. Oh, what's wrong? Back anchor? What? No, what? Back anchor? Back anchor? What? What? Why is it doing? Oh, the aim constraint. Why is the aim constraint on? Aim constraint should be off by default. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. I forgot to set defaults. Okay. Chamber ammo by default is true. Fire mode by default 0. Mag sync is 1 by default, I believe. 1 by default. Ammo is... how much does this have per round? Per magazine? 30. 30, I believe. Bolt back is false. Position is false. Toggle is true. Contact is false. Loaded is true. Magazine contact. Safety, grip, target, bolt grabbed, bolt stretch. Parameters. Save. Defaults. Mag sync is 1. Ammo is 30. Chamber ammo is true. Bolt back is false. Fire mode is 0. Position is true. Toggle is true. Position is false. Toggle is true. Target is false by default. Why is it targeting? Target off. Gesture left equals 1 and grip is true. It shouldn't be doing anything. Animation P4 target off. Oh. Well, I had the animations reversed, so it seems. Well, fix that issue at least. Now the defaults are set. Yay! No more random sounds playing. I did it right. Okay. Now we can take a look at this. Okay. Ammo contact, P4, all these safety contacts. Gesture left, finger point, bump. What was I gonna test? All right, I was gonna test the dry fire. I need to test the dry fire. Let's see. I'm gonna go to fire audio and drag us over my other screen so I can actually see it while I'm doing things. I can minimize. You know, I'll just minimize the entire thing for right now because I don't really need to see it. Where? Ints. Need ints as well. Okay. I'm just gonna ammo, avatar version, I don't care about those. Missions. Okay, I'm looking for everything below here. Ammo contact, loaded, magazine, safety. P4. Bolt, what? Oh, right, because it separates synced and local variables. Bolt back, position, toggle. Position is true. I can just skip all those steps. And let's take a look at what are... Right, that's an int. P4 fire mode is 1. Perfect, that's exactly what we're looking for. And then I want to do a thumbs up. It seems that it's not taking ammo into account. I think I may have done a little oops and forgotten to implement the ammo system correctly. Oh, you know what? You know what? It's because it uses the variable of bolt back to determine whether or not it can fire. And because I haven't implemented the bolt movement system, it's not able to set the bolt back when the ammo runs out. So we'll just keep firing infinitely and just go into the negatives because the bolt never moves back. Okay. So I'll just move the bolt back. Let's go through this again. You just move the bolt back manually. Just turn on the variable for the bolt back. Okay. So we do finger point. Actually, I don't need to care. I do not need to care. Fire mode 1. Ammo 30, cool. Bolt back, true. Well, actually, we'll keep that false right now. Position is true. Fire mode is that. Okay, cool. The ammo's also not getting subtracted, so that's something I need to keep in mind. Bolt back is true. Oh, it loops, does it? Oh, it loops, does it? Burst doesn't loop. Dry doesn't loop. That does. Semi doesn't loop either. Let me take a look at the audio as well. Double check. Audio. Dry fire. Doesn't loop. Fire burst. Doesn't loop. Trail. Auto does loop. Fire single doesn't loop. The only thing looping here should be fire auto. Everything else should be non-looping. Good. Now let me go ahead and do that real quick on you as well, on the main avatar. The one that I'm not going to delete when I'm done with it. Actually, let me just double check on the... that's fine actually as well. Equip, dequip, bolt pull, bolt release, fire single, fire auto, that's good. Trail doesn't, burst doesn't, dry fire doesn't, unload and reload don't. Good. Now, let's take a good look at this once it's actually not looping the audio constantly. Fire mode is 1, bolt back is true, position is true. Okay. That's something I want to try to figure out how to... You know what? I just realized something. The duration of the animation is 20 frames. It's really, really fast. I don't think I need to worry about interruption sources on that. So we'll just interruption source on this is none. Transition duration is 0. So it's quick enough I don't have to care. Wonderful. And then of course when gesture is not equal to 7, copy transition parameters, paste both onto all these. And now we'll test this on the fire semi though. Fire audio semi. Let's give this a test. And I might as well actually, let me drag this down to here so we can see it there. And, right, so fire mode is 1, bolt back is false, position's true. Okay. Now this is where the interruption sources come in. If we do transition duration of 0.5. Right, okay. Let's try this this way. Transition duration of 0.5, transition offset is 0, interruption source, current state. Word interruption cannot transition to self. Or actually can. It can transition to itself. No, it can't. Okay. Previous, okay, so the current... Fire audio here. 0.5%. Current state. Let's try that. That finished. That audio, that sound, that music mix finished. I'm just finding random music mixes on YouTube. I'm not making money off of these, so I don't really care if it gets claimed for copyrighted music. I don't want a copyright strike, but like, you know, I'm not doing anything really that bad with this. I don't really think anybody's gonna care. Okay. Position's true, fire mode is 1. Let's see. 7. Okay, this is weird. I don't like this. This is weird. This is, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like interruption sources. They're weird and stupid. Ah. I guess I could just not have exit time. You know? We could have exit time of like 0.2. Just to give it like, make sure that you can't like spam it super quickly. So you at least have some limit on how fast you can fire when you're semi-auto. It's pretty quick in game though, so I don't know exactly how fast it is though. Fire mode is 1. What is it still doing? What is it still doing? Oh, so I guess they just have to turn exit time off then, huh? Transition duration 0.2. We'll try that. How's that? How is that? Position, fire mode. But there's still a set duration. Okay, yeah, so that transition duration makes it so that there is still... It can only fire so fast. I think that's it's a bit jank, but I think it works. Just to prevent people from trying to spam it too quickly. It'll force them to like click a little bit, you know, fire a little bit slower at the very least. Now you, on the other hand, have an entirely different thing. Alright, so fire burst actually, we'll do the same thing here, where there's no exit time, but the transition duration is like 100%. The transition duration is second. We'll put that down to like how long is, hold on, how long is the animation? Right, it's... You should be able to fire at least, like, that fast, I feel. I feel like at least, here, let me get, okay, so if let's see, if we just do, like... .5. Okay, at least 0.5. There we go. 0.5 seconds of transition duration. So you can fire it every half a second. That feels about right just from the sound of how quick it fires. And from what I know in game. So we'll drop that down to 0.45 just to make up for the fact that you're not always going to be clicking exactly, and you'd rather have it be a bit quicker than just accidentally miss this shot entirely. Gesture right position, fire mud, chamber ammo, bolt back. Oh, I also forgot something I definitely need to do that I completely overlooked before. Animation on you. Let's see, P4 equip. Nope. P4 toggle on. I completely forgot about this. Bullet. Collision force. We'll put that at like 20. That has to be an animation. That's how it works. That's how you do it. Cool. Alright, collision has to be turned on via an animation. It doesn't have to be turned off again, but it just has to be turned on. Normally I'd have it so that, you know, when you toggle it off, it also turns the collision off, but like it's gonna turn off the particles effect anyway, so who cares. And yeah, that's it. That's it for that. Okay. Just had to make sure that that was done. So now we have that not equal to 7.45. Good. Now we have this and this. Okay, fire audio trail. That's the issue. If it goes to the trail, I'm just gonna give it 0. Well, wait again. How long is the trail? How long is the animation for the trail? Trail. Audio trail. That's 0.2 seconds. We'll get a transition duration of 0.1. No exit time, 0.1 transition duration. That'll work. And fire auto. Right, I have to look at the conditions for these. 55 fire audio. Okay, gesture right, chamber ammo, and ammo. If chamber ammo is true and the ammo is greater than 0. That's pretty simple. Gesture right equals 7, chamber ammo is true, and... Right, chamber ammo is true. Okay, and ammo is greater than 0. Chamber ammo, greater than 0, true. And it had it like that. Don't know why though. Hi. Now that'll just spam back and forth between the two of those. Super, at the rate of firing, will constantly keep subtracting from them. I forgot you can add debug strings. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. I totally realized you can add debug strings to these. I forgot about that part. It's just most of the debugging has to happen in, like, really annoying stuff has to happen in game, and I don't know how to access the debug menu. Because every time I try to use the avatar debug, it just doesn't work. Exit condition. Exit condition if... There should be multiple. No exit time, 0 if gesture right is not equal to 7. And also if ammo is less than 1. So if you run out of ammo, it just stops firing. What other edge cases have I not thought of in the current moment that I need to? Alright, there's 4 exit cases on this. Ammo is less than 1. Gesture is not equal to 7. Ammo is less than 1. I've got those 2. Oh, okay, in that case it does have exit time. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we'll do that then. Chamber ammo is false. Well, actually, exit time shouldn't matter on that. Whatever. Anyway, chamber ammo is false, and loaded is false. Oh, okay. Yep. Chamber ammo is false, loaded is false. Safety is true. That makes sense. That makes sense. Fire audio. If 2 more transitions. Paste both, paste both. And we'll add another one to this, and we'll do P4. Chamber ammo is false, and also loaded is false. This one also goes with if fire mode is not equal to 3, I believe 3 is the correct one. Fire mode equals 3, yep. So chamber ammo and loaded are false. Fire mode is not equal to 3. Gesture right is not equal to 7. Ammo is less than 1. Ammo is less than 1. Gesture right is not equal to 7. And we copy transition parameters for that. And the last one. Boom. And now we should be good. And I think that actually should be it for all the fire modes. Now I just got to do the stuff with the bolt. I'll do some testing first to make sure it actually works. As I was slouching backwards in my chair, bad posture, and also bad for mic quality, as the noise canceling will not hear me if I'm leaning too far back. Let's say position's true, built back is false, fire mode is 0. Nothing. That's what we like to see. Fire mode is 1. Fire mode is 2. Okay, you should be able to fire a little bit quicker than that. A little bit faster than that. A little bit faster than that. Fire mode is 3. Oh, okay. Right, so there's one thing I have to do, which is that I need to go ahead and make sure that this is, in fact, yes, does need to have a exit time of 1. But these, and you can have a transition duration of 0.35 instead. Just make it a little bit easier, a little bit fair, a little bit faster. We'll do 0.3. I'm being a little more generous on this. I think it's good. There's something I wanted to look at, but I forgot what it was. What did I want to look at? Right. Okay. Fire audio. Does the fire audio get the ammo count, or does the bolt get the ammo count? Right, yeah, the fire ammo. Okay, so yeah, you guys, okay, yeah, okay. Fire audio drop. All right, so you get chamber ammo false. Oh, right, you need another condition as well. Fire audio burst if ammo is greater than 2. So if you have at least 3 ammo. If you don't have 3 ammo, it won't do anything. You can't fire a burst if you don't have. It's just an easy way for me to prevent people, you know, instead of having it like, oh, it only fires twice, just ignoring edge cases. It just allows me to completely ignore the edge case. If you don't have 3 ammo, you can't fire 3. So, yeah, that's that then. I've had I consider adding a whole like script prefab for this, but I just didn't want to do it. It was just a lot of effort at a time when I didn't have that much time to spend on this. I'd probably honestly might consider doing that at some point, but right now I am fine as is. Right, and of course we got chamber ammo false. So add behavior, add, set chamber ammo false, and add -3 to ammo. Chamber ammo false and add ammo -1. Add these two, set P4 chamber ammo false, add -1 to ammo. Cool. Done with that. Hopefully. Maybe. Should be. Let me double check and make sure that it is in fact counting down the ammo. Just gotta be sure before I move on from this. I'm very close to actually finishing the P4. Fire mode 1. Position true. Okay. Fire mode 2. Cool, that's counting down by 3. Fire mode 3. Fire mode, nope, not 23. Fire mode 3. Uh-oh. Why? It's not doing the thing it should be. No, it isn't. Gesture right equals 1. Oops. Oops. 7. Well, there we go. I'm not going to test it again to see if it works. I'm pretty sure it does. Bolt movements. Right. Bolt audio. Bolt. Okay, so bolt move, back, fire, and idle. So P4 bolts move idle, back, fire burst, fire semi, and fire auto. Because the auto will just be a looping clip, and the other two will be non-looping clips. So the first thing you gotta do is go to the gun, and its armature, and then root, and then bolt. Again, shouldn't be doing transform animations in a FX controller, but I am just kind of lazy sometimes. Bolt holder. Cool. Let's do idle first. Move idle. There we go, that's when it's at rest. Fire, bolt move back. Let's do there. And I want to see if it's possible for me to just allow grabbing, fall, sorry. Max, let's see, move idle. Let's see, can I do a max stretch of 5.7? Let's just keep that as default. And then fire, when it's pull, move back, we do 0. So let's move back like that. You can grab it and you can stretch it and everything. But you can't, it won't stretch any. And then move auto. Alright, so if we do like my typical thing I do here, which is 2 frames. Move back. I'm just going to copy this transition here. Fire auto, move back, and then... Wait. I need to do the math again real quick. Sorry, no, it's so 60 FPS times 0.1 seconds. That's 6 frames. So I do 6 frames. Then it does. And it just goes. Toosh. That works. One frame goes back and the other frames it goes forwards. And that snaps back to there and then... Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing for fire burst, where it goes 1... Oh, I've never done this before. I don't know how to do this, actually. Wait a minute. I don't need that anymore. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. Fire burst. Okay, so it goes up. Okay, so it should snap backwards, forwards, snap backwards, forwards, snap backwards, and then forwards more. And then I can make it go forwards, you know, more slowly. But that's 0.5678. 60 frames times 0.09 seconds is 5.4 frames. So I basically have to do the entire thing in 5 frames. So bam, forwards, bam, forwards, bam, forwards. And then fire semi. We can make a little bit smoother. by just having it do 2 frames backwards instead of 1, and then having more frames forwards. Because it has the time to do that. And that's 10 frames. I just need to make sure that semi has a duration of 0.2 maximum for its fire, so 10 frames for that is totally fine. And for burst, the total, that's 20 frames of animation for the bolt. Combined with fire audio, the burst gives you the duration is 0.3 seconds, and that's, I believe, 60 times 0.3 seconds is 18 frames actually, so... But I doubt people are going to click it that quickly, so we can spare that much. But just to be safe, I'll make it 18 frames. Semi, so it goes whoopam. And idle is just it forwards, and then back is just it back. Okay, animator time. Bolt movements. You guys back where I like to have those out of the way, and also take the exit and move it out of the way as well. Bolt move. Did I? I did. Thought so. That's fine. Problem solved. Bolt move back. Okay. Fire auto is looping. Fire burst is not. Fire semi is not either. So fire idle. Fire back. So that one's going to go there. That one's going to go... Wait. I just realized. I just need to double check. Are you right defaults? Okay, I didn't forget it. We're good. So, bolt move back, bolt move idle. Bolt move, fire auto. Nope. Yep, okay. So there's auto. Burst. Semi. By defaults. Transition there, transition back, transition there, and back, there, and back, there, and back. Okay. The conditions for these are different than the audio. Wait, are they? Could have sworn the conditions were in fact different. But they might not be. Fire audio, there. I'll copy and paste just to make it quicker. Paste both. Equals 7. Position is true. Fire mode equals safety. That's bolt back is false. Chamber ammo is true. And loaded is true. That's true. That's right. Loaded is true. The bolts will... Right. Okay. So I'm gonna copy both on that. And paste. And paste. And paste. And delete. Ammo is less than 1. Set, add, set, P4. Bolt back, true. Nope. Bolt back, false. So bolt back, true, bolt back, false. There's that. Okay, that's... Don't know what the conditions are for it going back, though, so I'm leaving that alone for right now. I know there's multiple conditions for it going to and from, so we'll worry about that in a second. Gesture right equals 7. Loaded is true, so fire mode is 1. No. It goes semi-burst, then auto. So that's 3. That's 1. That's 2. Where is it? Where'd that go? Where'd it go? I lost the thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Semi-burst auto. I was right. Skipping that song as well. Bolt audio, bolt movement, there we go. So, semi is 1, burst is 2, movement, there, bolt fire audio. Auto, I keep saying audio instead of auto. Fire mode is 3, cool. That is good and correct and wonderful, and we're just gonna move that over to there. CD is placed. Cool. Actually. Yes, that's good. That is good. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love that. It's gonna make my life so much easier. Okay. There. Let's double check. Let's double check and make sure this is correct. Dress to right equals 7. Position is true. Safety is fire mode is equals 1. 1, 2, 3. Bolt back is false. Chamber ammo is true. And loaded is true. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now to go back, I think it's just when it's done, actually. I think it's just whenever the animation finishes, it's just an exit time of 1 with no condition, I believe. Bolt movement, it goes bolt move fire. Gesture right is... Wait, huh? Oh, right. Right, I forgot. Okay, yeah, because you don't want it... Yes. Okay. Let me also double check. Bolt back is true. Bolt back is false. You don't have any parameter driver. I did set it up correctly the first time. Ammo is less than 2. Gesture right is not equal to 7. Right, because this is auto fire. Ammo is less than 2. Okay, right, because it fires so quickly, I had to do it less than 2. So those 2 are gonna apply to there, but I'll have to look at the P6 bolt movement for the other one. So if ammo is less than 1, and if you know what, I can give these exit time. Exit time of 1 with a transition duration of 0. We can spare it. It's quick enough. If gesture right is not equal to 7, so when you let go or when ammo is less than 1, that would have been really bad. Actually, that would have been horrible. That would have taken me so long to find the issue there. Not as much though. Probably because I would have been able to look at the VOD, which I actually forgot to upload the VOD from the other day up onto my YouTube channel. I'll do later. I was playing Star Citizen. All those are good. Okay, so the burst, let me look at the semi-fire, because the burst is pretty much going to work the same way as the semi-auto does. P6 bolt movement, if it goes from fire back is just if it's not equal to 7 and it has an exit time of 1. Ow. Yep. Smack my hand on my desk. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much just as simple as it comes. And the burst will have the same exact thing as well. So it's just exit time of 1, transition duration of 0 if gesture right is not equal to 7. On both of those. Boom. Pretty easy. Now, we have the hard part, which is the bolt sliding backwards and staying there. Pretty much the most crucial part of the entire system, because so many things rely on this working correctly. It's not hard to get right, it's just tedious. Bolt move, idle. Oh wait, didn't I have a thing for this? Okay, I do. Let me just check the F55 and double check to make sure it's not anything different from this. Okay, so that's just 2 transitions. That one is 0.03. Bolt move back false. Ammo, bolt is grabbed and loaded is true. And that also has 4. Yep. I'm just checking my recording to make sure that things are the same. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought, but for some reason VLC doesn't save that video, so then I have to go back and find it again. Thank you. And it's not tedious because it's like a lot of like individual things, it's just tedious because there's a lot of edge cases that I have to account for. Come on. There we go. Nope. Alright, so there's 4 there, there's 2 there. So, moving back... Oh wait, no, sorry, there's 4 conditions to move to it, and 2 conditions back. Alright, so that one is no exit time with a transition duration of 0.03, I think. Yeah, that was the time I found to make it look natural. There's 3 conditions. If ammo is greater than 0, if is grabbed is true, and if loaded is true, then it snaps back. The other condition is for anybody who's not synced. Well, it is not local, then if the bolt back is false. To account for anybody who's not the local player that didn't get it synced correctly. 0.03. 2, 3, 4. Then we got gesture right is equal to 7. The position is true. Fire mode safety is not equal to 0. So if safety is false, fire mode not equal 0. And then ammo is less than 1. Oh, that's a mistake I made on the P6. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Oopsies. Anyway. Just a little thing from I copying from the F55 or something I overlooked, I guess. Wait. Ammo less than 2. Wait. Hold on. If the ammo is less than... If the fire mode is... Oh my gosh. I remember. That's really important. That's not a mistake. That is crucial. That is absolutely crucial to the function of this system. And I don't remember why, but I remember if I do anything else besides ammo is less than 2, it breaks completely. I don't remember why. 0.05. 0.03, 0.05. Interesting. Oh well. We'll keep with 0.03. The transition duration doesn't really matter as much as the conditions do. So click on that. Chamber ammo is false, and is grabbed is true. Okay. Transition, wait, why is it just, okay, I'll look why the transition duration on my recording here is 0 and I don't know why, so I'll figure that out in a second, I'm sure. Gesture right equals 7. Position is true. Fire mode is not wait. Safety is false. Fire mode not equal 0. Loaded is false, and just chamber ammo is true. So equals 7, true, not equal to 0, false, and true. Okay, so let me think. Why did I make the transition duration 0 in this one particularly? So gesture right is equal to 7, so if you're still doing the firing animation, if the position is true, this, that makes sense. If the just fire mode is not equal to 0, so safety's off. If it's not loaded, the chamber ammo is true. It's gonna fire immediately and then snap backwards. Okay, that's why. It's just a visual thing that makes it look better when it transitions correctly. This is 0.3. And that's if the... Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna go through this again, right? So there's that one. That one. That one. And then... Oh. Right. It having the ammo less than thing that's already in there. That's probably like one of these that just has a bunch of other conditions alongside of it to also make it work. I think it's this one. Yeah. If the ammo is less than 2. Yep. Yep. Indeed. Yep, okay, that one. Wonderful. Now I get to... right. Idle. Okay, I just need to double check something real quick. Animation. Bolt move back. Sets that to 0. Bolt move idle sets it back to normal. Okay. Now comes the time where I have to check to see if that even works. Can I even do that at all to begin with? Is that even possible for me to do? So, right, how do I trigger this the easiest way? Easiest way to trigger this would be to grab it and chamber ammo being false. But I guess I can trigger it this way. So if I just run it out of ammo, pretty much just that, just run it out of ammo, and it should just snap back on its own. So we do thumbs up, then we do fire mode is 3, and position is true. Okay. What's wrong here? What's going on here, huh? If chamber ammo is true, bolt back is false, fire mode equals 3, position is true, gesture right equals 7, and loaded is true. Six, F55, bolt movement, move fire. Gesture right, position safety, bolt back, chamber unloaded. Move back. If bolt back is true, gesture right, position safety loaded. Let me compare this to the video. Yeah? How about we do that? Let's say. Gesture right equals 7. Position, safety. Ammo is less than 2. Okay. Okay, equals 7, true, false, false, true. And then bolt back is true. Right? And this works fine. Gesture equals 7, position is true, safety is false, bolt back is false, chamber ammo is true, and loaded is true. Okay, hold on, let me just double check something real quick. So we have mag depleted if the ammo is less than 1, if it's grabbed is true. Okay, so mag depleted, if loaded is true. F55 loaded is true. Bolt back is false. Ammo is less than 1, and if the bolt is grabbed... there's missing something somewhere. And this is the hard part of this entire process. Seeing something like this happening, not knowing why. Debug time. All my conditions are right, it looks like at least. Just right equals 7, position is true, fire mode is not equal to 0, loaded is false. Okay. What about loaded is true? Gesture right equals 7. Position is true, fire mode is not equal, and ammo is less than 2. Then it goes to move back. That relies on chamber ammo doing something. Set chamber ammo false. So this continuously keeps going. The only time this stops... Load is true, bolt back is false, and ammo is greater than 0. Wait, should it be ammo is greater than 1? Should it be ammo is greater than 1? Because that might be the issue here. Ammo is greater than 1. Chamber logic. Load is true, bolt back is false, and ammo is greater than 0. No, we're good. That's right. Totally correct. So why? So why? Let me take a look at this. Position is true. Thumbs up. Fire mode 3. Oh! Are they supposed... Is that supposed to loop? No, it's fine. Right. Because that only... Okay. Mag position, ammo and everything. Bolts, audio, bolt movement, fire, audio. Let me just do this. And I'll take a look at the state of variables after that. Position is true, fire mode is 0, fire mode is 3. Okay. So bolt back is false. But chamber ammo is still true. Chamber ammo is false and loaded is false. If fire mode is not equal to 3, if just right, if it's not equal to 7, the ammo is less than 1. What? Okay, so that goes off of ammo count. That goes off ammo count, apparently. FX layer. Chamber logic. No, don't care. Whatever. Bolt movement. Reload audio. Logic. Mag sync. Well, I'm looking for fire audio. Trail doesn't have anything on it. Those are supposed to set the chamber ammo to false. Ammo is less than 1. Those are supposed to set the chamber ammo false. Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, so if I do this. Can I give this, let's just cut the ammo down so I don't have to worry about it as much. Alright, this isn't turned on. I have to turn that on this time. Okay, let's see. So contact grip. P6, F55, position is true. We're just going to shortcut it because I don't care. Safety bolt back, chamber ammo. Let's do thumbs up. Safety contact. What? Alright, you know what? 55, safety is off. That's loud. That's very loud. But the bolt isn't moving anymore. Okay, so it is something I'm doing wrong here. It's not just the system that's broken. That's good to know, I guess. Good to know that it does work. I didn't mess up there. I just missed something completely here that's supposed to make it function. Position, toggle, chamber logic. I don't think it has anything to do with this, does it? Well, something else I want to look at actually is, does it? Does that having weight matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. So those don't have anything in them. Audio shouldn't make a difference. The movement. Oh my gosh. No shot. No shot. Okay, that wasn't the issue. Oh, I thought I had them reversed. Darn, I thought I had the solution for a second. Ammo, bolt grabbed, loaded, bolt back, false. When it runs out of ammo, it needs to set the bolt back to be true. The conditions to trigger bolt back. Gesture right equals 7, position is true, fire mode is not equal to 0, loaded is false, and chamber ammo is true. Okay, well what if it's loaded? Chamber ammo is false, bolt is grabbed is true. Okay. Gesture right equals 7, position is true. If gesture right equals 7, position is true, fire mode is not equal to 0, and ammo is less than 2. Okay, so this is the condition. If gesture right equals 7, position is true, fire mode is not equal to 0, and ammo is less than 2. But it's still going here. Gesture right is equal to 7, position is true, fire mode equals 3, bolt back is false, chamber ammo is true, and loaded is true. Chamber ammo. Let me test that. Let me test that. And I'm also just going to go ahead and go to F55 holder and just turn off the audio so I don't have to hear it, because it's very loud. Let's see. F55 position is true. F55 safety is false, and fire. And let me take a look at, let's see, safety, target, fire audio. Okay, it goes to, wait, hold on, it goes to trail, and then it goes to fire idle. Oh, there's no condition. It just goes back. Okay, that's good to know. I'll definitely do that as well. Bolt movement, bolt back. Okay. Right, this is what I was looking for. F55 grip, magazine, contact, safety. Chamber ammo is false. It does get turned false. It does. Bolt movement, barrel spin, fire audio. Those. Chamber ammo is true and ammo is greater than 0. Ammo is less than 1. 0. I don't get it. I don't get it. What did I do? It's the same conditions. I shouldn't need to change anything. Gesture right equals 7. Gesture right position, fire mode, bolt back, chamber ammo loaded. Gesture right position, fire mode ammo. If the ammo is less than 2, it should go to bolt move back instead. Is it not? What's confusing me is that when 5 runs out of ammo, chamber ammo still set to true. I'm so confused. I'm just so confused. I don't know how this is going to sound, but we'll see. We'll see how this music is. The issue is that bolt chamber ammo isn't getting set to false. Well, something else I can do real quick that now I'm thinking about it is I can go to fire audio and make this, just remove that entirely. P4 audio, audio idle doesn't set anything, does it? No, it's just these. The trail doesn't either, it's just these two. Chamber ammo false. P4 chamber ammo false. And these always set chamber ammo true, like they should, but only if ammo is greater than 0. Bolt back is false. Loaded is true. So the issue is I think these are stopping working after it stops firing. I think part of the issue is that I'm not doing this. Honestly, that might be a crucial part of why the F55 works and this doesn't, even though I believe they're both still one-frame animations. Let me double check. Yes. Okay, and F55 fire audio is also a one-frame animation. Okay. There's no way. There's no way. That's what the cause was. This vibes. Okay, I like this. What? Excuse you, what? And then it went to dry fire. Okay, well now I've got a different issue. Okay. Now we have a different issue entirely. Oh. Okay. Also, that answers my other question of no. Unfortunately, it appears as if you cannot modify the variables at runtime. Excuse you? Oh. No. You can modify the variables at runtime. You just have to turn the script on and off. Oh boy. Don't we just love that? Maybe the version 1.1 or something will fix that. No. I meant to hit Control Save, not Control D. Okay. Now I've got this other issue to look at. I'm gonna stop streaming in a minute here because I just do, and I am getting hungry. But reload audio, fire audio, dry. It immediately dry fired afterwards. If bolt back is true. It took it a second though. It took it a second. If ammo was less than 1. If you let go of it, it can... Okay. That's why. That's why. I thought, oh, why does it have the exit time turned off? That's why it had the exit time turned off. Past me is very smart and I should trust him. Position. No, it still did it. Still did it. Okay, let's try this again. Also, I'm gonna stop it with the duplicate. Because it keeps changing the animator this, which is annoying. Fire audio. Go. Okay, fire audio is over there. I can see it. Thumbs up gesture. We're gonna do fire mode at 3 and... What? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Test 2. Okay. Fire mode 3. Position true. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it immediately snaps back like it should, but it takes it a hot second to actually... Why is that? Oh. 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 I see it has to cycle back through. I see it has to cycle back through. Okay, I need to look at when, in relation to everything else, when chamber ammo becomes false. Let me take a let me watch that very closely. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought would happen. Okay, so if the ammo is less than 1, it snaps back, and it won't go forwards again unless position fire mode, bolt back, chamber ammo loaded. Interesting that it does that, though. Gesture right equals 7, position fire mode ammo is less than 2. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, why would that happen? Now, why would that happen, huh? I don't know. Oh. And it's stuck on the dry fire. But it has to cycle back through again. If bolt back is false, chamber ammo is true. So chamber ammo is still not getting set to false when it should be. Things are happening in the wrong order. What's happening is that when it finishes, it goes audio trail, boom, to audio idle, and then it cycles back around one more time, and that sets this to false finally. The chamber ammo to false finally, which then triggers the bolt to snap backwards and finally actually complete it. But that also allows the fire dry to happen, which it should, but it shouldn't cycle through first. So its exit condition happens. If chamber ammo is false but loaded is also false. What's the condition that's triggering on here? Fire mode, gesture right, ammo is this one. That's what's triggering. If ammo is less than 1, it switches. But then it cycles through again? Okay, now I'm really confused. Which condition is triggering? Let me watch the ammo. I'm gonna watch the ammo this time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not going negative, though. P4 ammo -1. It cycles back through but doesn't subtract anything else? It's not going negative. What? I just want to show what happens. Like, this is weird. This is very, very strange. I don't know why it's doing this. So if I do this, let's say, hand, thumbs up, fire mode 3, position. Like, what? It goes here, back through, then the fire dry. But ammo goes to 0, then cycles through, and then stays at 0 and doesn't go to -1. Then at the same time as well, if we do the same thing, but looking at this, yeah, it goes here and then has to wait for it to for the audio to cycle through again, and then it goes. That is the weirdest thing. Okay, here's something I want to look at. I'm gonna pay attention to this real quick. I couldn't tell which one of those was which one of those transitioned. I have to go through the stream frame, the recording or the stream or whatever, the VOD frame by frame to be able to tell. Chamber ammo false, loaded false. Fire mode is not equal to 3. If gesture right is not equal to 7. And P4 ammo is less than 1. Okay. Chamber ammo isn't getting set false. Why is chamber ammo not getting set false? Ammo hit 0. There's a little right defaults I didn't catch. I don't think that's the issue, but I'd be annoyed if it was. Fire mode is not equal to 0. Ammo is less than 2. It shouldn't matter. It should just switch immediately. Gesture right equal to 7, ammo is less than 2, fire mode is not equal to 0, and position is true. Why is it not immediately switching to this? Gesture right equals 7, That's true. Position is true, definitely. Fire mode is not equal to 0. That's definitely true as well. And ammo is less than 2. It's so delayed. Why is it waiting so long? Why is it waiting? And it shouldn't be going back through the audio. This should not happen. Bolt back is false. Chamber ammo is true. Bolt back isn't getting set. Well, that's the crux of the issue is that bolt back isn't getting set. Was that chamber ammo is still true. And it shouldn't be. That should be taken care of by this, I believe. Safety is false, position is true, just right. Okay, right, so this has nothing to do with the ammo count. It's only worried about bolt back and chamber ammo. But this is setting chamber ammo false like it should. The other one isn't. I don't know why. Why is it not setting chamber ammo false? Because I can't figure out why, I might just have to do a patch job solution. Like, this is not something I should need to do. This should just work. But we'll just do that and see if this works. Guess we won't. Thank you, Unity. At the moment, I can't. This happens constantly where it just breaks. I'll just hit play and it just dies. And I have to restart it. It's not the VRC SDK UI that breaks. It's not the SDK that breaks. It's just Unity's UI. Like that, for example, you saw the animator duplicating. That means it's no longer functional. Unity moment. Come on now. We can't be struggling that much. There you go. Yep, the animator was docked and not docked at the same time. AKA broken. Yep. There we go. It's just the timing was messed up or something. I don't know why, but putting that there seems to have fixed it, so we're just gonna go with it. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. Now, I do have to test this, though. Ammo. We'll just do fire mode 3. Position true. Ah, shoot. I didn't mean to go down to 0. I meant to, like, take down, like, 5. I was too slow. You gotta have better reaction times for somebody who likes light fighters. There we go. Caught it at 3. Perfect. Fire mode 1. Did I just see something suspicious? I think it fired more than it should have. Fire mode 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It fired 6 times. The ammo's still at 0, though. What? What? This is a bigger issue than I realized. Something's very wrong here. Chamber ammo should be getting set false. I think something's wrong with our chamber logic. Mode is true, bolt back is false. Okay, actually, I need to look at something real quick. Bolt movement. Nope, this is the wrong one. F55, audio, play. F55, safety, I'm looking at bolt movement here. This should, if I do this, and then this, and this. I'll take it a second because it's got 250 rounds. Okay, so it does take it a second to actually go, you know, move there. Position's true. Volts audio. Reload audio. Reload logic. Ah. Because this should stop cycling when ammo hits 0. Well, the confusing part here is that it also doesn't work with the semi-auto. which means I really messed something up. Which is not good. D6, fire, audio. L -1, chamber ammo, false. Yeah. Gesture right is 7, position is true, safety is false, and ammo is less than 2. Yeah! Uh-huh. This is what I mean by, like, it being a problem where it just, the entire thing breaks. Such an intricate system. I've never had this much trouble before, though. It's probably just because I'm doing it on stream. I'll probably find the solution immediately after I stop. Holy crap, I've been debugging this for over half an hour. Oh my god. Yep. I'm really annoyed, though. I want to find the solution to this. I'm really, really annoyed. I'm so annoyed. This shouldn't be happening like it is. It shouldn't be a problem. And it's something obvious I'm glossing over. And it's driving me insane. Ammo. 2. Put this here. Put this here. Position's true. Fire mode is 1. Okay. Ammo is 1. Fire. Ammo is 0. Chamber ammo is still true. Excuse you? That shouldn't be happening. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. That's not, no, it's not. Okay, good. Oh. I thought it was the position of the layers, like this layer is below that layer, so therefore it was taking priority, but no, that's not the issue. I'm just so confused. It's so done. something's wrong or missing, and I don't know where or how to debug this anymore. I just want this to be done. I just want this to be done. This is the reason I was mentioning before why I was just trying to avoid making the P4. This is why. It's so close. It's so close. And I know the issue, but I don't know the cause. And trying to make a band-aid solution to fix it would probably just cause more problems. Mag sync, loaded mag sync, loaded chamber ammo, mag sync. Mag sync, ammo, mag sync, ammo, mag sync, loaded mag sync. Should you be setting chamber ammo? Doesn't matter. That's not getting touched. That's not getting transitioned to, so it's not affecting it. It's not the reload logic that's doing that. I need to check all these. Chamber ammo, chamber ammo, chamber ammo. Chamber ammo, chamber ammo. Bolt. Bolt back. Cool, whatever. Fire auto. I keep checking the same things and expecting different results, but I know it's not going to change. I've gotten it by default, that's good to know at least. That's not helpful, okay. Sorry, that was helpful, it was helpful in eliminating things I thought might be the issue but aren't. No. No, that's not the issue. Please, no. Please, no. Please. No, 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 no. No. Please. Don't. Don't be that. Don't be the issue. No. I can't. That's not that can't be the issue. There's no way that's the issue. That cannot be the issue. That's not the issue. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Okay. It's something else. Will it reset if I add more ammo to it? Unity crashed! I think that's an omen. Like, I'm just wasting time. I've probably been trying to debug this one issue for well over an hour at this point, I think. And it's... I'm not gonna stream it. The next time I stream, you'll probably hear me say, oh, this was the issue, I found it. I'm gonna look off stream. And hopefully I can figure it out, and I just... And it's gonna be one little thing, one checkbox, something's ordered wrong, or just timing different, or something that's just not lined up exactly the right way, and it's probably Unity's fault. I don't know. We'll see in the next stream. Yeah, that crash was a good stopping point before I lose my mind. As I don't want to get angry at this. I don't want to get super angry at it, and that'll just make things worse. So, yeah. This is, like it or not, I know this is part of it though, and that's why I'm just used to it, unfortunately. But like I said, I've never had this issue before, and most of the issues have never been this bad. So, yeah. Well, we'll have to see. So, yeah. Well, I hope anybody enjoyed my this pain I've been going through. If anybody watches this, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll update you in the next VOD.